Hello everybody, hello again. Ya saben, soy Kyle. My name is Kyle, and here on my channel, Pensando Inglés, I bring you real English that you can understand, okay? And today I'm going to talk to you guys about the year 2023, because it's over. While I record this video, it is December 31st, New Year's Eve, and when you guys see this video, it will be January 1st, New Year's Day, of 2024. So today I'm going to talk about what I've learned in 2023, the things that I did good, the things that I didn't do very good, how my life has changed, and my plans and goals for 2024. Alright, so to start, what have I learned? What have I learned in 2023? A whole lot. Okay, I learned so much in 2023. And I feel like in this year, this stage of my life, I've been on a spiritual journey, okay? And I've had a lot of trauma in my past, all right? A lot of difficult things have happened in my past, and they haven't been good for my mental health, for my physical health, for my well-being, my spiritual well-being, okay, my soul. So I've really been trying to learn as much as I can about how to heal my body, my mind, and my soul. And I've done this through learning about yoga, breathing, prayer, meditation, okay? And learning a lot more about exercise, eating healthier. And I've studied successful people. I've told you guys that if you want to be successful, study somebody who you admire, okay? Study what they do. The things that they do that make them successful, we can also use to make us successful. So I've studied a lot of brilliant, great minds, okay? I've studied a lot of great people, and I feel like I'm becoming a great person, okay? I'm not saying that to be egoísta, because obviously I'm not famous, I'm not rich, I don't have the most incredible life in the world, but on the inside, I feel like a successful person. Why? Because I work every single day to make my life better and to build a better future for my family and my loved ones, okay? So I know that if I feel like a success on the inside, it's only a matter of time before my outside world starts to reflect and show all that hard work that I've put in on the inside and on all of my projects, okay? So I've studied successful people. I've learned about money so that I can learn how to be financially at peace and have abundance in my life. I've been practicing yoga, breathing, meditation, prayer, eating healthy, and I feel really, really good about all this, okay? I have not been sick. Everybody around me is getting sick, and I feel great. So I think that has a lot to do with taking much better care of myself. Something I definitely want to do better in the future is get better sleep, but it's so difficult when I work such a crazy schedule. For example, I go into work tonight at 6 p.m., I get off at 6 a.m. So all night long when I should be sleeping, I'm going to be awake working. That's no fun, and it's not healthy for you. But that's why I'm working so hard right now, so that I can build a better life where I don't have to work at that job forever. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Those are the things I've learned about. I've learned from successful people how to be successful. I've read, I don't know how many books this last year, at least 20, probably between 20 and 40 books, and all good books. No novelas de ficción, all good books full of great information. So I feel like my knowledge has grown so much this year. Things that I have done well and things that I did not do so well. So, what I have done well this year is I have been so super disciplined, okay? I've made my 3 videos every week this entire year, my 3 long videos. And this year we also started doing shorts, and I've done 4 shorts each week for the most part. So I've been uploading onto YouTube almost every day, whether it's a long video or a short. And this is on top of working a full-time job, on top of being a father, and on top of trying to make myself healthier by going to the gym, eating healthy. So I've been super disciplined, and that's one of the great things that I've done and I'm very proud of. But there's also a dark side to being so disciplined and working so hard, okay? So it's almost like the one thing I've been doing something very good because of it, and also I need to improve on the other side. I know it's confusing, guys. Let me try to explain it a little better. So I know that all this hard work is going to pay off eventually in the future, and it's going to make my life better, okay? I truly think that when we put in the hard work, eventually God, the universe, the laws of life will reward us, okay? Because everything has what do they say, equal and opposite reaction, okay? So that means that if you put in this work, something's going to happen eventually. It just has to. That's a law of nature, I hope. The dark side of this, all this hard work, is that I'm tired. I'm tired, I'm stressed, sometimes I'm grumpy or aggravated, and it's really hard to work 12 hours all night long and then come home and I sleep for maybe 4 or 5 hours if I'm lucky, and then I wake up and I still have a family life. I have a son to take care of. I have other family members who need me. So I'm stressed, and it's difficult. I wish that I could just be happy all the time and not be worried, but I have so many things that I have to do that I'm quite often stressed and tired. Now I know everybody will say, well, you need to rest, take a break. And believe me, guys, I want to, but I can't quit yet. I'm not at the point where I feel like I should take a break. I'm at the point where I feel like I'm so close to a breakthrough, a big change in my life from all the hard work that I just have to keep pushing a little bit more. In a book that changed my life, Think and Grow Rich, there's a chapter on perseverance, okay? And it says that every great person, great man or woman who has a dream and a goal, there comes a point where in their mind they just want to quit. They want to give up because it's been so hard and they're tired, okay? And I'm at that point. I feel tired. I feel like sometimes it's like I can't do this anymore. I've been working 60 hours this week. How am I going to make a video each day? How am I going to go do this with my family? How can I go do that? But then I think about this chapter, okay? This chapter in Think and Grow Rich. And Napoleon Hill, the author, he says that when you persevere and when you get to that point where you want to quit, but you keep going, that is when the great people are made, okay? He says the sky will open and from the heavens will come your reward, all right? So I know in my mind and in my heart and in my soul that if I'm feeling like I need to quit, like I need to take a break, I need to relax, that's when I need to be strong. I need to push forward and keep going, okay? Because I want to be a great man. I don't want to be a normal person, all right? I want to be a great man who helps people, who builds something, who builds a great future for myself and my family. So I'm not going to quit, guys. But I do need to work on my patience, okay? Because it's not my family's fault that I decided to start on this journey. And I decided that I want to do all this work to build something beautiful. It's not their fault, so I can't take it out on them. I need to be more patient. That's something I want to work on in 2024. Patience with my loved ones. So, plans and goals for 2024. What do I want to achieve this next year? What are my goals? What do I have going on? What am I looking forward to in 2024? First, I'm going to keep on growing the YouTube and the other social media platforms. That's one other thing I want to talk about real quick. You guys know that I've been working so hard on this YouTube for years, okay? And it's frustrating because it feels like it never grows, okay? I know it's growing. There's new subscribers every day, and I'm grateful for every single one of you. But sometimes it feels like the amount of work I do it should be blowing up, right? It's like, how am I doing this, putting in so much work that it's like a full-time job, but it's growing so slowly? So that's one thing is that I've learned in my experience all this time working on YouTube is difficult to grow, okay? And especially I think when you're trying to do something like I'm doing, because the majority of people in this world are not trying to learn and be better and improve themselves. The majority of people just want to watch something entertaining, something silly, okay? So many people are not searching for educational content that's going to improve their lives. So that's one thing that I have to keep in mind. However, what I've learned this year since I've started making, I made an Instagram, I made a Facebook page, and a TikTok. I've learned that these other platforms are so much easier to grow. For example, the Instagram right now has like 5,300 something followers, and this was only in a few months, okay? So it's growing so much faster than the YouTube, and I'm happy that I'm reaching this many people and helping them, but at the same time it's like, man, I've made hundreds of videos on YouTube, and none of them have got the attention that these little shorts have gotten on Instagram. Or on Facebook is even another bigger example of this. On Facebook, I've got like almost 8,000 followers, okay? And we've got some videos on there with 50,000 views, 20,000. The biggest one has like 250,000 views. So it's like, man, why is it working on these other platforms, but YouTube is not pushing my content? I don't know, but the only thing I could keep doing is pushing forward. And I know that these other social media platforms will be other opportunities for me to grow, for other people to see what I'm doing and want to collaborate, okay? Somebody actually messaged me on Instagram, yeah. She says that she is an English teacher in Mexico City and she wants me to speak to her students and give tips on language learning, so that's pretty cool. That's something I'm looking forward to. I think I'll be speaking with her in a couple days. So we're gonna keep on working. Oops. Alright guys, I was supposed to be sleeping, but that's why my alarm went off, because I was supposed to be sleeping. But you see what I'm doing, I'm up working on this stuff. So, I need to keep growing the social media platforms to get closer to my goal. Another thing, I'm going to keep getting stronger and healthier. I'm going to keep working out, keep eating healthy. And I'm going to get my six-pack o abdominales marcados this year, sin dudas. I've lost like between 10 and 15 pounds this last year. And I know I was never like gordo, but I had some fat on my stomach, and that's starting to go away. I'm super happy and proud about that. I'm going to keep on going, because I want to give my wife un esposo guapote. So I'm working hard for that. The next thing is today I was speaking with a guy about a house, and next weekend we're going to sign the papers so that I could get a new house, okay? My family, my wife, my son and I, we are getting a new house. Next weekend we're going to start moving our stuff in there, hopefully, if everything goes right. I'm very excited about building a home with my wife and my son, and this house has a lot of extra rooms in it, so I'm going to turn one room into a studio, and it's going to be like my work room. I'm super excited about that. I want to make something really cool. I don't know if I'll put a cool background like this on the wall or what I will do yet, but it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to having this new space and to build a comfortable new home and start a new chapter in my life with my wife and my son. Once we get moved in there and get everything settled in, you guys already know I'll make you guys a video about our new home, show you the house, because I think it's a pretty beautiful house. Next goal for 2024 is to keep on working on my son's Spanish. I want him to be able to have an easy conversation in Spanish this year, and he's doing so good with his flashcards. I show him the picture without a word and he already knows what it is in Spanish. His pronunciation is really good, and he plays a game on his virtual reality headset where he gets pretty much comprehensible input in Spanish. So that's super cool. So I want my son to be speaking Spanish this next year, and because we'll be living in our new home with my wife, I'm positive that he is going to start to acquire Spanish super quick because he'll be spending a lot more time with her. Speaking of Spanish, and because I got married, my wife will finally be able to leave the country. Ya saben, como no es fácil la situación de visa. But because now we're getting married, because now we are married, eventually this year she'll be able to get her citizenship and we'll be able to leave the country. And I really want to go to Colombia this year. So hopefully we'll be able to get to Colombia towards the middle or towards the end of this next year, and I can't wait to go there, make some awesome content for you guys, conocer mis suegros y la familia de mi esposa. Super excited for that one, guys. The last thing, my last goal for 2024 is to help as many people as I possibly can. I want to help people with their English, help people with their lives by sharing wisdom, help my community, donate food and time to help people who need it. Yeah, so this last year, obviously I've given a lot of my time to help people with their English, but as I become more and more successful, I want to give back more and more, meaning to my family, to my friends, to my community, to people all around the world who need help. I want to share, I want to give. So this next year, I'm really hoping that my financial situation will get better and better and better so that I'm able to help more and more people. I would love to organize a charity where we could actually really do big things. I've had an idea in my brain about a little charity organization that I'd like to create one day. So because it would be part of the Pensando Inglés brand, I want to call it something like Dando Inglés. And we could help, Spanish-speaking communities, Latino communities around me. We could help people in different countries who are struggling. I think that's a wonderful way for me to give back in the future to the community who supports me, you guys. All right, that is my summary of what I learned in 2023, the things I did good, things I did bad, and what I'm looking forward to in 2024. So my friends, I wish you all a very happy new year, filled with peace, blessings, success, and most importantly of all, love, because love is everything, guys. Les quiero un montón. Muchísimas gracias por ver y nos vemos pronto.